Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jordan Sharp. And today we're going to be talking about how those odds have been acting up for the game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How you doing today, Jordan?
I'm doing great, Dax. Thanks, man.
All righty, man. Lines makers opened this one up favoring the Bengals at -3.5, and since then, only the juice has moved. Now, the Bengals are 7-3-1 straight up and 6-4-1 against the spread, and the Buccaneers 2-9 straight up and 4-7 against the spread. Why in the hell is this line not moving? I mean, I think that people would be all over the Bengals in this case. Yeah, they're going on the road, but look at the team that they're going to be playing. They're going to be playing the Buccaneers. They don't know which is left or right, man. I mean, I think that this game, a 7 line would be an easy cake, man. But I don't know. What do you think, dude?
Yeah, I think it's the only problem is keeping this line and from people from just laying all in on the Bengals has just been their inconsistencies on defense. I mean, this team, you don't know what you're going to get from them week to week on the defensive end, and against a team like the Bucs with Mike Evans coming on very, very strong right now. They're starting to at least get a little bit of a running game. Josh McCown's been playing better, so it's one of those teams that can probably put up points on the Bengals if they don't bring their defense down to Florida with them. I think a better play on this one probably be just to lay off the spread and go with the over at 44, because not only is it pretty low, but both of these teams' defenses can give up points, and their offenses have been at least a little bit better recently, especially the Bucs, and the Bengals have, at least been solid on offense this season. So, I think the spread probably something I'm going to stay away from. Go with a bet on the total instead at 44 even. I think a good play would be on the over in this one. What do you think?
I mean, I like the over, but then again, I mean, I just wouldn't hesitate. I mean, yeah, you bring up valid points for the Buccaneers and that they are starting to pick up, their game a little bit. But still, I mean, what have we actually seen, that can indicate that they are a contending team that could put up points and that can score? I don't really see a battle from the Buccaneers in this case. Yeah, they're playing at home and all, but still, I mean, they haven't really showed us anything. Yeah, you're right. We might see a lot of points in this game. But, dude, I mean, right now I'm steady with that 7. I'd like that 7. I think that it's a very good value for the Bengals. You do bring up good points, that they have been unstable for a few weeks. But still, Andy Dalton's I'm not going to say a great quarterback because since he got paid, he just regressed completely. But he's a decent quarterback, and he's got A.J. Green healthy. The running game should be a little bit better, And yeah, the defense doesn't look that good, but still, it isn't as bad as the Buccaneers D, I was expecting a lot more from the Buccaneers defense when Lovie Smith was hired as the head coach. But apparently that just didn't happen. I mean, I don't know. They might need new players. Yeah. They might need something else. I mean, that's my thinking. I mean, I like the total bet, and yeah, the over, it sounds definitely good, man. But why don't you think that the Bengals have the value with the 7, man?
Yeah, I was much higher on the Bucs defense, by the way, earlier in the year as well. I think everyone was, and they have been one of the more disappointing young teams in the NFL. A lot of people thought that they could come in with Lovie Smith and at least win 6 or 7 games. That does not appear like it's going to happen this season, as they have only won 2 so far out of 11. So, but I just think that this line, it just smells really funny, and it just you look at it and you're thinking, like 5 Dimes right now has it at -3.5 and +100, and I'm thinking, that just is inviting people to bet on the Bengals right now, and when that happens, it makes me question it because there's in this business. If it looks too good to be true, most of the time it is. So that's just kind of my thinking with why I'm laying off the Bengals in this game. I think, even though the Bucs have not shown it this year, they can play better. With the exception of, that win against Pittsburgh, like really early in the year, they really haven't shown anything, especially on defense. But they have at least been getting a little bit better in that area. And I think at home, they do tend to put up a little bit better of a fight. In fact, I think this season, with the exception of one game where they got blown out against Baltimore, I think all of their home games have been within 1 score. I think actually there was another one that was 10 points. So all of them have been within 10 points other than just one, and 3 of them have been within 1 score. So they play a lot better at home. I think it's one of the reasons why. I think another one of the reasons I'm just going to probably lay off the spread in this game and go with the total, just because Tampa Bay Tampa Bay obviously doesn't bring much trust, but they're a lot better at home. And the Bengals on the road against a team like Tampa Bay could easily kind of overlook them and let them stay in the game. It's just one of the things it just smells funny to me. I just got to stay away from it.
All right, man. Like I say, I like that over pick, and I like all that. I'm going to stick with my guns, man. I like the Bengals, dude.
All right, man.
Hey, Jordan, as always, brother, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and I look forward to doing this again next week.
All right, thanks, Dax.
No problem, man. For SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.